Hello everybody, welcome back to High Five Resale Shop, where I talk about the ins and outs and ups and downs of selling on eBay. We sold a bunch of stuff over the weekend. We had a really amazing, was it Saturday? Let me go back to the little bar graph here on the home page. Friday was great too. Friday gross sales $185, and then Saturday gross sales 323 sales. Sunday was not that hot, only did $40 in sales. Everybody must have been watching football, I guess, or they took a trip to the mall, not sure. We went to a play yesterday, and had a good day in Branson, Missouri. So that was fun for the family. And we had 18 things that sold over the weekend, and we'll go through those now. I did a short reel over on Facebook, so check that out too, about pictures on your listings. So 18 items sold sometime around, let's see, around 3 p.m. was the last thing I shipped out on Friday. So this is all from 3 p.m. Friday on. So the first thing that sold were these weights for the cuckoo clock. I'm going to list the cuckoo clock separately because it's not as easy to sell them together as it is to sell them apart. But these weights from a cuckoo clock, there's 5 of them, and I labeled them when I took pictures, and I wrote the ounces, the grams, because mostly people are interested in the amount of grams they weigh in. And I lotted them all up together, and I got $28.99 for these cuckoo clock weights, grandfather clock weights, whatever you want to call them, and $28.99. I'll probably be able to get like 25 for the cuckoo clock, maybe 20, 25, somewhere around there for the cuckoo clock. Usually people are fixing up ones they want, more so than buying the whole thing together. So that's the first thing I sold there. The next item were the pieces to Peanuts watch. So it's got this little leather or pleather, I'm not sure which it is, but it's like the strap there, it says Peanuts on it, and then the actual watch piece, no band, the band disintegrated on it. It's not working. It says parts only, not tested. No strap. So this thing of Snoopy and Woodstock sitting on the doghouse, that sold for $11.20 plus shipping on top. The next item that's sold, oh, it's right here, right in front of me. Okay, the next item that's sold is this Chiefs, and I don't know if you could see it. It's shot glasses, 4 shot glasses, and this flask. It's new in box. I just shrink wrapped it up because these shot glasses like to try and fall out. So to keep them from moving, I just wrapped it with some cellophane. I have 3 more of these available. I think I have some Cardinals ones and some Mizzou. One of Mizzou College still available for Christmas gifts. So these make good Christmas gifts. I got these last year after Christmas at Marshall's or a TJ Maxx. Not sure, don't remember which one. But I probably paid $4 or $5 for them. They were getting rid of them, and I sold these for $14 plus shipping on top. So I've had them a little bit. I wanted to sell them this year, but nothing sold until right now. And I sold a Mizzou one maybe a week or two ago. So they're probably gifts for people. The next item was a really good sale. It was this vintage Santa Fe Railroad blue size 46 regular work jacket from the railroad train company. It's got a quilted liner inside of it, if you can see that. So this I got from a clean out a long time ago. A lot of men's coats I put up recently, and this is one of them. This sold for $80 plus shipping on top. And it's Santa Fe because on these little buttons here, it has the Santa Fe logo and the name. So the guy I cleaned the house out for, he was a police officer, but he was also he also at the end he worked as security for the railroad. So he would be on a train, I guess, with his sidearm, and he looked kind of like a police, kind of like the engineers and stuff that are on the train cars. So that's from that. The next item that I sold were a pair of shoes. So I sold 3 pairs of shoes over the weekend. These brand new Nike K Revolution 7 GS, youth size 1. So they're never been worn. I got these at an Academy clearance sale, and these I paid $9.98 for, and they sold for $33.24. And I've had those, what does it say here? Less than 2 months. The next item that sold was a library book, old library book. This book here, Tom Savage, Encyclopedia Britannica True Life Books. It's got, it was an ex-library book, so it's got the checkout cards and everything in it. It's got some really nice color pictures in it. And about Tom Savage. The total for this is $15.40 plus shipping on top. So we'll put that there. We'll put that right here. Let's see. The next item is a pair of jeans. Okay, so these jeans are from Maurice's. Nothing special about them. They're women's juniors jeans, size 9-10 long. And these sold for $9 plus shipping on top. This is what the back pocket looks. Nothing's fancy on the back pocket there. But these sold for $9 plus shipping on top. The next is another pair of shoes. These I bought, what is it, the 21st was Thursday, and they sold on Saturday. So good turnaround on these. These sold for $42. These are Nike M Air Zoom Pegasus 40. They're like a yellow and white kind of thing. These are men's 11s, and these sold for $42 plus shipping on top. And those also cost $9.98, and I got them from Academy, and I got them from Academy less than a week ago. So that's pretty cool when something sells immediately. The next item that sold is another pair of pants, Edgley, and these light wash, high rise, flare, stretch, size 2 regular. So these pants, these sold for $15.40 plus shipping on top. The back pockets are completely like bare. There's nothing on the back pockets. So that sold $15.40 plus shipping on top. Another pair of shoes. These are actually cleats. So I sold these Adidas, pair of Adidas cleats. Adidas Icon 8 black white cleats, men's 11, and these sold, they probably could be, the baseball cleats could be soccer cleats. These sold for $30 plus shipping on top. And those I also got on Thursday, and they sold. I know there were 3 of these Adidas Icons that I had. I think 3 different sizes. So that's that. The next item is another pair of pants. Okay, so these are Express Editor size 12 pants, flat front. You got pockets on the back, and just a gray work pant. These sold for $12 plus shipping on top. $10. Sorry, $10 plus shipping on top. The next item that's sold is this new sealed Toby Keith Blue Moon CD. Trying to see if there's anything that anybody would know on it that I would know. Nothing that I could see that was a big hit on here. This sold for $9 plus shipping on top. The next item, I really didn't like the interaction that I had with this person in the course of them making an offer, but right now I am not really happy that I have 4,600 listings. I'm happy, but I'm not happy. I want to have less listings, so I'm taking offers on things I might not normally take offers on. And this is called Starwood. If it ain't broke, break it. It's a metal CD, and it sold for $3.75 plus shipping on top. The person messaged me and sent a offer. I think it was up for like $9, and the person offered me $3, and I was like, no, I'm not. I don't really ship out CDs for less than like $4. It really isn't worth it to me. I don't end up making enough money to do all that work, which it's not a lot of work, but just to do any work on it, really, it's not worth it to make a buck. I've passed that point. I talked about that on old videos about what my time was worth, and I've kind of moved past that. Now we're past making $1 an item. We're just happy with that. We're now moving towards, like, we want to make at least $5 when we sell something, kind of thing. And there are some people on YouTube and eBay that wouldn't sell anything for $5 profit, but CDs don't take up that much time. I love CDs. I'm always looking for new music, so it really doesn't bother me. But then I sent back an offer for his $3. I sent an offer back to him for $4.49, probably something like that. And he actually, and I said that's as low as I'm probably going to go. So it's kind of take it or leave it. I didn't write it, but in my mind I was like, it's kind of a take it or leave it situation. And the person wrote back, "My child wants a CD. I don't care, and I only think it's worth $3.75." And you know what? I don't like that transaction, that interaction there, but I will take your $3.75. So, who wins? I don't know. And do we both win? They got the CD for what they wanted it for, and I got $3.75. And then I'm one less listing in my storage area. So I don't know. I just didn't like that transaction the way it went down. But we're happy to see this item find a new home, and hopefully somebody enjoys it. The next item that sold is the Tubes World Tour 2001. This sold for $4.99 plus shipping on top. The next item that sold is this Netgear Wi-Fi USB adapter dongle, AC 1200 home wireless internet. This wireless dongle costs or sold for $13.99 plus shipping on top. It's got a driver, and it's got the instructions to it, so that's helpful trying to sell that item. I think it's something I used on one of my computers a long time ago, and it was just lying around, so I think I just put it up a couple of weeks ago. The next item that sold is, and I don't really like the title of this, but The Church is the name of the group, and the name of the title of the CD is Hologram of Baal. So that kind of makes me not interested in this. I don't remember putting it up if I had an adverse reaction to it, but I'm having an adverse reaction to it right now. But it sold for $10 plus shipping on top, and we are happy to see that leave. So the next item is a shirt. It's an Ann Taylor. It's like a shirt / sweater. And this is Ann Taylor black V-neck long sleeve pullover ribbed sweater. It's a medium, I think. Yeah. And it sold for $14 plus shipping on top. And then I think we're down to the last item. The last item that sold is the Geraldine Fibers. What part of Get Thee Gone don't you understand? So that's Geraldine Fibers. It says it's alt rock pop. I don't really know. This guy is sticking his hand into his chest, grabbing his heart. I'm not sure. Okay, so that sold for $4.44 plus shipping on top. My neighbor had a garage sale this weekend. We went and grabbed a bunch of stuff. I'm going to show you a few items that I got from there that you might find of interest. Let me move some of this stuff over here. So one of the things was this little cup set here, and let me set it up. So it's a little farmer boy, and you can see the feet on this plate down here, and then the cup, and then this bowl is his face. So people are selling this grouping of stuff up on eBay for approximately $25 plus shipping on top. So we're gonna put that up maybe today. I'll see if I can get around it. Usually takes me it's like 11:50. It's almost noon right now. It'll take me at least an hour to hour and a half to package up these items, and then I gotta go to the post office, drop them off. And I was supposed to go pick up some t-shirts this morning from somebody, and they didn't leave them on their porch. So I'm going to go back there and see if I can get them. And then I got to go pick up my kids at the school, at their school. So I'll try and get some stuff listed today. I'm not sure that I will, but I might be burning the midnight oil tonight to get some stuff up. Also, these Pier 1 plates. There's only 2 of them. I'll just put them as replacement plates. There was some bread plates or salad plates that went with this, but this pattern here has been worn off on them so much that it just didn't look good enough to sell them. So I'm gonna donate those other two. And I love my neighbors. They love our kids. They're like a third set of grandparents, I should say. So my kids love going over there. I think my kids brought half of their garage sale over here because they were just like giving it to my kids, and my kids just love garage sales. Well, I think that's a good thing, but I wanted to pay for some of the stuff, but they just wanted to give me stuff, so I took it. One of the things that I found in my garage like in my garage storage, was these, which I'm gonna check today to make sure that they're still up. I haven't sold any of these, and these fleece are for the NHL team, the Minnesota Wild, and these are girls 10-12, and I haven't sold any of these. New with tags, you know. This is was originally $40 at Target. I know these came from Target because the person that we originally bought these from was a Target reseller. There's nothing wrong with these. I should be able to sell these for $10 a pop. I'm going to check in to see why these aren't selling. But I pulled those out of my garage / storage area. I know that DVDs aren't worth a lot, but sometimes they can be. And so I'm going to check on these, see if they're worth anything. I don't know right now if they're worth anything or not, but I just thought they were off. They wasn't The Godfather or like something there's a million copies out there. This biography on Condoleezza Rice, I thought, it's possible that that might be a decent thing to sell on eBay. I'm not sure, but we'll see. This is Anchor Hawking 1 quart like loaf pan, but it's amber. So I thought that might be something that would be good to sell. I have not looked that up either. The first season of Barney Miller. The 6th season of Mary Tyler Moore. Season 3 of Leave It to Beaver. These are all DVDs. Season 3 of Get Smart. It's only 1 disc, so that's crazy that you can get 26 episodes. No, I mean, it's only disc 2. This is not worth putting up. That's going to go in the donate pile. This says Liberty University Distance Learning Program Religion. So we'll see if we can sell that. I don't know. Discovery Channel, The Time to Live Is Now, Legacy of Ligon Stevens. I don't know what that is. We'll see. This is sealed. It's called The Story of David Ring. I have cerebral palsy, and what's your problem? So we'll see if that's worth anything. It's sealed. This one says But God Changes Everything by Herbert Cooper, the senior pastor at People's Church, with the foreword by Craig Groeschel. So that might be something that's interesting. And then I bought this for myself. What About Bob? I probably already own this movie. Great movie. And then I think this would be good to watch with the kids. Mr. Mom, Terry Garr just passed away. So Michael Keaton, Terry Garr in that one. And then What About Bob with Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss. Richard Dreyfuss. So that's it. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I could show you. I need to do some research on this item right here. It's from an old It's from an old consignment that I did, which I paid the man and I closed out all his items. So I ended up paying for this, and I don't remember what I ended up paying for it, probably $5-10. But it's this authentic Duke jersey, basketball jersey. It's from Foot Locker, and I don't know if it's got a year on it. It was made in Guatemala. So if you know, like, time frames on things, that's probably a 90s thing. I mean, I don't think they wear the style anymore. They may not wear the style anymore. I'm not sure. But if you're looking at tags, it used to be made in the USA, and then they did the NAFTA trading thing, and then people started taking their business to other countries. But they took their business to other countries and they kept it close to home. So that's when you get the El Salvador, the Nicaragua, the Mexico, Colombia, all these Latin American countries making stuff, Haiti making stuff, Dominican Republic making stuff, the islands there. They kept it close because it kept costs down. And then somewhere along the line, after the 90s came and went, and probably somewhere around 2005, 2008, somewhere in there, it changed, and they started taking their stuff to China. And then that's when you see all the made in China stuff. In clothing, if it's simple, it's made in China. If it's extravagantly beaded and it's got embellishments on it, it's probably made in India. Linens are made in India. If they're hand dyed, that's made in India, Turkey, and places like that. And then the high-end stuff is either made in China, high-end mass-produced stuff in China, low-end, low-produced high-end stuff like Italy, France, kind of thing. That's when you know, like, it's worth a bunch if it's made in Italy or it's made in France. And then made in the United States. So high-end stuff is still made in the United States sometimes. But you would not see something that's really high-end and then a tag that says made in Mexico. It just doesn't happen. So that's not where that stuff gets made. But you will see high-end stuff with made in China. And the other item from that buyout that I just found the other day that's still around, and this probably would have been good to be listed while they were in the World Series, is but it's a vintage Majestic extra large Nike Yankees jersey. It's got nothing on the back, it's blank, so the person could put whatever they wanted on the back. And it's got a patch down here, authentic diamond collection Majestic. So this is a 90s thing. This was made in the USA. So this is cool. I don't think that it's got any provenance other than it's vintage. But those came from a specific person, and he told me that most of that stuff came from actual athletes, but it could have been come from somebody who wasn't an athlete, and they just gave him that to gain entrance to the place where he worked. So that's about all I got. If you have any comments or questions, I'd love to answer them for you. Any thoughts on the video? Comment down below. Subscribe. Hit the like button. And we will see you next time. Peace.